welcome to the stream as well. So, just joining me, what we're going to do is I've played already 5 hours, and we're just going to jump into save game 3. I'm going to start from scratch. We're going to go from farming manager, so the middle one. So, you start with a substantial fund, but no land, no buildings, and no equipment. It's up to you to decide what your farm will look like. So, we will do that. We're going to go to Felsbrunn, because this is European, which I am European, being from the UK. So let's go for the characters. We'll stick with the main guy. We pretty much hairstyles. There's not many. Let's go with that one. Yes. It looks like a bit of a donkey like that. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with nope. Can we change the color of the hair? Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. It doesn't look like we can change the colour of the hair. That's okay. We'll go with a blue shirt. That seems fine. We'll go with a cap. Why not? In fact, no, let's not go with a cap because I don't like caps. Nope. We definitely don't want to do that. Glasses. Yeah, nope. We'll change that to red. Let's go with the capital. Red. Okay. Let's crack on. As you can see, we've got pretty much all the mods that are currently with the game as well installed, so we've got all them. So start the game. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I certainly am. Thanks for asking. I'm absolutely knackered though, because I've just come from swimming. So I'm absolutely knackered. But we should have a good, probably about 4 hours. Oh God. There we go. If you went away as well, I do have the steering wheel and the side panel, the SATEC side panel for the game as well. So there's a couple of things we want to do first. So first of all, we want to just lower the game down to 1 so that we don't skip anything. Second of all, we want to go to this map, which then obviously this is where we can buy land. So if you click land, you can then click certain parts, and this is the difference between FS19 and 17. Is in FS17 you buy fields, whereas FS19 you buy land, even include, which obviously includes the field around it. Obviously, the bigger the field, the more expensive it's going to be, stuff like that. So we're going to go for 20 and 21. There's a reason I'm going to do that. The reason is because so on 20, it's only a small field and it is growing sugar beet at the moment. However, we're just going to plow that back in because we're not going to get anything from it. So we're going to do that. And the reason we're going to go with field 21 is 1, because it's absolutely massive. So it's good for us. And 2 is because it's growing wheat. So that's why we're going to go with that. We can make use of the wheat straight away, i.e. sell it. And we can get a baler as well, we'll come to the equipment in a minute, but we can get a baler as well. We can obviously then bale up everything and hire or lease a trailer for that can pick the automatic picker up a thingy. Lease a trailer for it, and we can sell them at the barn. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then that should make us a fairly amount of money straight off the bat. I'd say probably about 30-ish thousand, I would imagine, just off that one field. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to go straight away and buy that one. Yes, and buy field 21. So you're going to go yes. So there we go. So that's that one. So what we're going to do now, as you see, the money's gone down, but that's okay. So what we're going to do now is go into medium tractors. Again, there's a reason why I'm going into medium tractors. We're going to go with this tractor. It seems quite expensive. The reason I'm going to go with this one though is because of the speed of it. So, and the fact that it's got 145 horsepower to start with, which is obviously great. So this will last us a fairly decent length of time. Excuse me, and we can upgrade it later on down the line if we need to. So we do want a front loader, so it's 113,500, but that's okay. Obviously, you can change the wheels and stuff if you want, but we don't need to. And obviously, you can get wheel weight and stuff like that as well, which again, we don't need to, so we won't bother. This is obviously a good tractor anyway because we've got a front 3-point hitch and we've got obviously the back hitch as well. So really good tractor overall. Again, speed is up there, so we're going to buy that. Buy. Yes. Okay. So the second tractor we're going to buy is not actually in. I don't think it's in here. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. So the second tractor is small tractors, and it's actually going to be this Fendt. Is that right? I think it was the Fendt. So yeah. So we go to the Fendt. The reason we're going to go for the Fendt is because it seems low. However, spend 17,500. It's a £93,000 tractor. However, the 150 horsepower is really, really good for that price. And then we can have a front loader as well if we really wanted to. It also comes with a 3-point hitch at the front and at the rear. So this is a really, really good tractor overall. It's actually got more power now than the case that we've just bought. Yeah, the case was what, 20,000 more? Just under 20,000 more. So yeah, and the other reason is the fact that 31 mile an hour speed is really, really good in comparison. So just as a comparison, you go to Valtra, 24. All of these are like 24 or less. So you can go for any of these. So most people go for like the Massey Ferguson, for example, 105 horsepower. So that's absolutely nothing in comparison to what we've got. Spend 12 and a half, so already it's over 100, and it's still got less horsepower. That's the reason why we're going for the Fendt, and the speed is less also. So go for the Fendt. Get that, get that. So we're going to go buy. Yep. So, right, that's the tractors sorted. The next one is the combine harvester. We need to get that sorted as well. We're going to go straight. Most people go for this one straight away because it's the cheapest. Um, I've already worked out the money pretty much, and we don't need to. We're not going to get a farmhouse straight away. We're going to build up to a farmhouse and a silo. So just bear with me on that. We're not going to actually get them straight away. We're going to just sleep in a harvester or something. But most people get this one, but we're not. We're going to go for the Nova. The reason we're going to go for the Nova is because, as you can see, the fuel, the load even is a lot higher. That is higher on the New Holland. However, the header for it is a meter shorter. We'll show you the header for it now. So if you go to headers, you go to headers. So these are the three headers basically that you're going to go for. So this is the same price as this one. Yeah, it's a complete meter shorter. So that's why we're going to go for this. And overall, I think it's actually pretty good investment if I'm honest. So harvester, we're going to go for this one. So yeah, we're not losing out on much. This has got a top speed, which is a lot better. This is more powerful, but again, that extra meter to start with is definitely going to be more beneficial, I would say, especially going with the bigger field and stuff. So let's get this. I want to buy you. Yeah. As you see, our money is dropping fairly quickly now, but that's okay. That is okay. So that's pretty much the vehicles all done. Now we're going to move into trailers. So we're going to go into this. Again, most people go for the HW80, which is not a bad action. It's not actually a bad shout. Or you can potentially go for this one. The only problem is 10,700 is not very good. 14,000 also not very good. And this is a really good one. 25 is what we're going to go for. We're going to go for this one. It's a 21,000 litre trailer. The reason I'm going to go for this, I'm going to future-proof it again. So this can be used even like late game, really. Obviously, you're going to want even like obviously the massive ones, but for now, this is like, well, mid-game, this is sort of still useful because you can obviously just link them together. So it is really good for that reason. So we're going to buy that as well. Okay. So next we're going to need crop protection, number 1 on the list. We could go for this, or we could go for this. Doesn't really make it too much of a difference. This holds more. That's the only benefit, really. What's the AG Co 5 1500? I don't actually know. AG Co 50. Whatever. We're gonna go for this one anyway. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna go for this one. So buy that. Okay. Yes. Money is not really too much of an issue really at the moment. So buy that. We're going for fertilizer technology. The reason we're going to have to do this one as well is because these hold lime, and we're going to be obviously playing with lime. So these can be used for fertilizing as well. The reason we had to get the other one, crop protection, is because they hold pesticide, which is obviously for weeds. So that's the reason we've gone for that one. There's sort of a trick you can do here. I don't know, however. So you can obviously go for the massive one. Comes with the spreader, 12-meter spreader, or alternatively, you can click this one, 38. So that one was 67. Yeah. So you click this, go extension to big. So now it's got the same capacity as this one. Slightly less. So 750, it's now got a massive capacity. Not only that, if you then click this, so it gives you a 6-meter spreader. So it increases the range to now 20 to 18 rather than 12, just by adding that onto the back of it. And it's only 47,000, so you're still looking at 20,000 cheaper than this one. That's the reason we're going to do that. So big, and it comes with a cover on, which is always nice. So we're going to do that. We can go for narrow wheels, standard. We're just going to go standard on this. We don't need anything different. So we're going to go standard. So buy that. Right, so that's crop protection and stuff like that sorted. The next bit starts getting a little bit more complicated as such. So seeders, this one is going to be kind of interesting. So the cheapest one to go for is obviously this. You can obviously alternatively go for, I don't know, something like a cultivator that seeds at the same time, like one of these. But they're limited obviously on crops, so just bear that in mind if you are going to do that. So we are going to go for a seeder itself. We're going to actually go for these. So this one is a 1500 litre, which is more than this, and together they combine. So we're going to do this. We're going to buy this, buy that. And then these coincide with another item, which is obviously a cultivator. Also, the reason why we're going for these is that is 3.6. These are 4-meter wide, so that's also another thing. The next thing is going to go for the thing that goes with them is, let me just double check what it's called. Go back. So you are the TF1512. TF1512. Not in that. Where is it? Power Harrow. There it is. It's actually this. I don't know where the TF thing is. What the hell's? Oh yeah, TF1512 is that. And then this, the BTF 4000, which is obviously this. And then these actually pair up though, so you can hook something on the back of so if we go Power Harrow, click this. So these pair up with them two, so we can get this as well. So buy that. Okay. So that's pretty much all of our equipment. We need a plow straight away as well. We're going to go for 14. The Mazewell, I mean, the horsepower is a little bit high for us at the moment, but it's I guess it's only half a meter, so it's not that much more. So then, yeah, that's massively bigger. We need a lot more horsepower though, so we probably just go with that one actually. We can definitely do that. It's only 2 meters wide though, so just got to bear that in mind. So yeah, we'll go with that one. So yep. Okay, that's pretty much everything that we need to start now. We do need to go and get some placeables. So let's get a shed. Let's get a small shed. So we're gonna just rotate this round. Like I say, I've already pre-planned all this out, where I want everything to go, roughly. So we're gonna place the shed down here to be bang on 9,000, which it is right there. So there we go. Welcome to the stream. You just joined us, by the way. And then we're gonna head back. We're gonna get a couple of other different things. So we're gonna get a workshop. Workshop's gonna go up this part right on the corner there. And the next thing we're gonna get is a water station. Don't worry about the money with that. Like I say, that'll come in eventually. And a Karcher pressure washer, which is going to sit on the corner there. There we go. That's pretty much everything we need to start with. I'm not missing anything, I don't think. Well, we'll find it as soon as we come to it anyway, so we should be all good. Jesus Christ, the music's loud. I hope the music's not too loud for you. If it is, then just let me know and I can turn it down ever so slightly. I will turn it down ever so slightly, it seems quite loud. So, there's a few things in the settings, obviously, I want to go to next, just to show you. So, we just need to turn off all of this crap, because they're not buying anything for me. Fuel and all that's set to normal. We're going to go to this and click Twitch stream. And everything else we pretty much want to keep on. So we're pretty much good. Automatic start engines, I don't mind doing that. We can turn it off if we want to, but it turns it off whether the vehicle engine start automatically upon exiting vehicle. We'll leave it on for now. It makes no difference really, to be honest, to the gameplay. So we'll leave it on for now. So what we want to do is want to obviously get the equipment to the farm, and we want to start doing some stuff straight away. We're going to use the Fendt to take the plough straight away. So grab that beacons on. So we probably could do with a front weight, but with this sort of size, I don't think we need to get a front weight, because the size isn't really. Let's turn that off a sec. The size, I don't think the size really makes too much of a difference. Right, let's get to the field and we'll start him straight away. We need to buy obviously the fertilizer, lime, blah blah blah, and all that as well, which we will buy in a second. Before we come back to the farm, we'll buy all of that stuff that we need, and we're going to get this person set on. Because we can't harvest any of this, so we may as well just plow it in. So let's go, and then I'm going to set that to a worker, and let's jump back to, doesn't really matter what we start in, so let's jump back to the harvester in this case, and let's get that header fitted and take this to the farm. We're just going to store this for now in the side of the farm. Should be able to get it somewhere. There it is. Just jumps on. Right, let's get this to the farm. As you can see, we're left with 230,000. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something, because I wasn't left with that much last night when I tried this setup. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We need to get something. We'll just buy something. It's not like we haven't got the money now. We've got a fair bit of money. So just get to the farm with this guy. Let's turn this beacon on there as well. Saying that though, he's not working, so we shouldn't turn the beacon on really. I think farmers only turn them on if they're working. So we're technically not working, not yet anyway. That is the field we just bought, and that is kind of gay, because the already harvested it. Unless it's not grown completely. Which I have no idea. Just run over that car. I'll have to check that field. I'm pretty sure it was meant to have wheat on it. Right, we're going to park the harvester just up here. Alright, come back a smidge. Alright, there we go. Park it up there. Let me just double check that field, because that is kind of troubling. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just still growing, that's why. That's perfectly fine then. Yeah, it's still growing. What does it need? Does it need anything? Just needs plowing. Okay, turn that off. It needs liming. I don't think we can lime it right now, so you may as well turn that off as well. It does need fertilizing though, which we can do. Weeds are okay, so we can definitely fertilize this. So next thing we do is grab the case. The trailer and stuff can remain here whilst we fertilize and stuff, so that's perfectly fine. Let's go with that, and I'll do the setup later, so let's just crack on. Nope, wrong thing. Right, let's go to that please. Yeah, like it. And then see if we can get out. Right, okay. So what we need to buy is, it's going to spawn about here-ish. So we need to go in, wrong one. Let's go to you. Let's go to pallets, and let's get fertilizer. So we need to buy fertilizer. So let's buy one. That should do us for now, because it's only a 2,200 litre tank. So that should be enough for now. So let's leave it as that. Let's go and fill it up. Zoom out a bit because I can't see a thing. Okay. Let's fill this up. Oh, excuse me, I've got like a cold. Jesus Christ. So yeah, if I have to sniff or something, then please do excuse me. the cockpit if you want to see. So there we go. So we can have a little look. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to skip the road. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's go and get our stuff. Make sure I fill her up on the way back, otherwise that'll be kind of annoying. Or just before I come back. Again, because that'll be... This next time. There you go. Hook that on as well. Connects by a pipe. There we go. And we should be able to get some seed to fill this up. And then we're going to take it all off when we get to the farm. So there we go. We've applied one layer of fertilizer to the field. What it should be in
It's only in its first stage anyway, so that is perfectly fine. When it gets to its second stage, which is, I think here, we then apply another layer of fertilizer, and then we should be good. We got to obviously look out for weeds and stuff as well in the process. But for now, we are perfectly fine. We'll just keep it on that actually. We'll turn the... So we need to go to the store. Go to big bags, go to seed bags, and buy 1,000 liters of seed. I don't know how much this can hold actually. That's something I probably should find out. Let's go to next one. Yeah, you can hold 1,500. Okay, so we'll just buy one bag for now. We don't want any left, just left around. It's a bit unprofessional of us, so let's refill that. Okay, let's head back to the farm. As you can see, all of this fits together lovely. Kind of works. You can't really drive it from inside the tractor though, because you can't fucking see anything. But it does work. What was that clip? Someone clipped something? I don't know what they've clipped. I'll have to have a look at the end and see what they've see what someone's clipped. There's always something to do on this game, so let's bump the speed up to 15. It also changes the radio station as well, because the keys are set to the same thing. So we're going to head over to fill it until it's full. And then if we left a pallet, then we leave a pallet. We go back. Let's just bump the time up a little bit. Just to see if we can get the field growing a little bit more. You should never put it on fast growth either, because it can really affect. So don't put it on fast. Just leave it on normal, and then just put the timer up and down. You don't need to put it on fast or fast growth. I don't think it's really needed. So let's come back on to that. Alright, let's go. And the reason I've got a bigger trailer, if people were wondering, the reason I've got a bigger trailer than most people get. Alright, what the hell? Just hit me right there, yeah? The reason I've gone for the bigger trailer is because, like I say, it's sort of mid-game, you can use it as well, it's still relevant mid-game, and not only that is the fact that when it comes to selling stuff, the more you sell of that item at one time, obviously the more money you get, but in terms of the price of it as well, because if you sell a bulk load, like say 13,000 like was in the other one, so you sell 13,000 litres of whatever it is, wheat say, the price of it will definitely go down. The price of it will 100% decrease for the next time you then sell the next load. So you want to sell as much as physically possible. Yeah, you want to sell as much as possible. Let's just bulk it up to 120. It keeps growing anyway. So yeah, we can lime this field, but we want to extend it just down here as well. But yeah, we're just waiting for this essentially to grow a little bit more. And then when it gets to the second stage, we can then apply the second layer of fertilizer. I think it's when it gets to when you can see it growing essentially, which is the second stage. So it's pretty much just a waiting game. So for now, whilst it's a little bit of a waiting game, say when to do it though. Okay, so plowing, sowing, yeah, got that. Yep. Improving yield, there we go. So spread fertilizer twice to make plus 25% each time, so that's really, really good. Spread lime every 3 harvests, which we obviously will do on the next one time we do it. And yeah, it just basically then you have to plow every time you plant any of them types of. If you have to plow it any time you do any of them, which means obviously we don't have to worry about it because we haven't had any of that in the field. We do need to plow the big field though, because that hasn't been plowed, so we will need to plow that. So yeah, we do that. So we need to do the fertilizer again, which if we go to the map, so yeah, we need to get it to dark blue, you see, and that is and then we'll go to this bit, and then go to your, nope, you, click, interact, what the button, can we go, maybe, nope, nope, there we go. So we've added 40 minutes, that's fine, customize, so we want to go for wheel, so we want to go for narrow wheels, yes, thank you, £1,000 like to be fair, but, so, yes, okay, should have narrow wheels, we do, good. So let's go back into you, please. So enter vehicle. Let's there ish. field number 20, which is obviously the other field. What we're going to do with that one is we're going to to 60 or something. Oh, there. Okay. It's not my field, so I don't really care. Let's just go for it. After that, I'm just going to quickly YouTubes. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the videos. Go and check out my other content. And if not, join me on Twitch for the live streams. Bye bye for now.